Hi there, fellow doggo lovers. Before we start today's doggy beauty contest, here's a quick potpourri of fun, short, and sweet clips featuring some of our favorite funny doggos. Now, if you love dogs as much as I do, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to share it with your fellow dog fans. Oh, and don't forget to drop a comment telling us which dog was your favorite and how you would rate these pups. This doggo couldn't believe what he saw. His seat taken by a giant Pilates ball. How dare the human put a ball in his spot? Naturally, he tried to defend his rightful place with all his might, but the bouncy intruder fought back. Meanwhile, his human was having the laugh of her life, but this doggo was in no mood for games. Rating 13 out of 10 for fighting the good fight and standing up for his backseat throne. Talk about being upset. This little guy just finished his meal, but apparently he's not ready to be done.
You ate all your food.
Kicking his bowl like a rebellious teenager, he's clearly saying, "More, please."
Okay.
He's not hungry. He's just a doggo with big dreams and a bigger appetite. I'd rate this doggo 12 out of 10 for mastering the art of the post-dinner tantrum.
Are you alright, buddy?
This little pupper was just minding his business in the passenger seat when a horse decided to say hello. The sudden nose-to-nose moment was way too much attention for this shy doggo, who couldn't handle the pressure and turned away. Once the horse lost interest and walked off, you could practically see the relief on his face. Phew, close call. I'd rate this little goofball 12 out of 10 for handling the world's friendliest horse with grace and a touch of awkwardness. Talk about awkward. Imagine coming home to this mess. Of course, your first question is, who did this? Which is not really a question when the only suspect is this little chocolate culprit right here. Now, he may not be the goodest doggo today, but in our book, he's still a solid 13 out of 10, because who can stay mad at that face? This big sunbathing doggo was just trying to catch some rays, but his feline best friend had other plans. A spa day. The kitty cat decided it was time to shower the doggo with all the love, licking his face, rubbing up against him, and basically turning this lazy sunbathing session into the ultimate cuddle fest. And the dog, he's just soaking it all in, because who can say no to that kind of affection? I'd rate this doggo 15 out of 10 for keeping it cool and letting his best buddy take over spa duties. And while we don't usually rate cats, this kitty earns a solid 15 out of 10 too. Clearly, this cat loves dogs as much as we do. The next dog. Oh, wait a second. That's not a dog. It's a bear. My bad. Let's move on to the next dog, or at least the next thing that's not a bear. Taking a bath. All right, this little cutie gets 13 out of 10 just for pure adorableness. Let's move on. All right, folks, this goodest German Shepherd doggo is living the dream. Today is full-on spa day for this handsome guy, and he's handling it like a total champ. First, we've got the pre-rinse. Just a little wet down to get things started. Next up, a nice, thorough brush to make sure that beautiful coat is on point. Watching this, I can't decide if it's a deep cleanse or a full-on luxury massage. Either way, this doggo is living his best life. Then it's rinse time. Towel time. And blow dry like a superstar. But wait, there's more. This pupper isn't just clean, he's pampered. He even gets a little nose cream, paw cream, face massage, a teeth brushing, and the ultimate spa treatment. This doggo is ready for Betty Bye like the royalty he is. Honestly, we're all jealous. Who doesn't want a spa day that ends with cozy PJs? I'm giving this well-behaved spa pro 15 out of 10 and bonus points for looking so comfy in those PJs. Sweet dreams, little buddy. Alright, let's talk about something important. Pampering pit bulls. Now, pit bulls get a bad rap sometimes, but let me tell you, these muscle-bound love bugs are some of the cuddliest dogs around. They deserve all the love and affection just like any other doggo, and today this big guy is getting the full spa treatment. Then it's time for some teeth brushing. Yep, even pitties need fresh breath. And let's not forget the wet brushing to catch all that loose fur. This big guy is shedding like a pro, but we've got that covered. Now for the final touch, he's slipping into his finest blue Tommy Bahama style shirt. But wait, what's this? Nah, not interested, unless you wrap it in ham. Yep, ham fixes everything. So here's to pit bulls, the most misunderstood and lovable dogs. This pit bull, he's a solid 15 out of 10 for being tough on the outside, but a total softie on the inside. We often report about unlikely friends, but sometimes it's just very much likely roommates. You know the feeling when you sense your roommate's watching you? Well, this white doggo does too. He's just chilling on the sofa, completely unaware that his feline overlord is creeping up from behind. The moment he looks back, oh, that death glare from the kitty says it all. Time to scram, ears slicked back. This pupper knows what's best and makes his careful, slow motion exit. Now, we don't usually rate cats, but this one gets a big fat 0 from us. Who would want to scare such a goodest doggo like this? But this brave pupper, he gets a 16 out of 10 for handling that scare like a true hero. We all know most doggos bark, just like this little one here. This tiny guardian gets 13 out of 10 for barking bravely. So, all dogs bark, but sometimes there are doggos that are more fox than doggo. And since the song, What Does the Fox Say? We've all been wondering, what does the fox actually say? Well, folks, breaking news, this is what the fox says. What an interesting, beautiful concert by this interspecies duo. The dog barks and the fox, well, the fox is foxing, or whatever you call the sound they make. But either way, together they're singing the ultimate duet. Move over, opera. This is the real doggo fox symphony we've all been waiting for. Now, we don't usually rate foxes, but this foxy friend and his doggo buddy are medium likely friends. Who says a dog can't be pals with a fox? Both of them get a solid 13 out of 10 because friendship comes in all shapes, sizes, and species. And then there are the traveling doggos. First up, we've got this little chilly chihuahua braving the snow, rocking a stylish ear warmer that make him look like a baby seal. Normally, we don't rate seals, but we do rate chihuahuas. And this one gets a 14 out of 10 for trampling through the tundra like a champ. And on the flip side, we've got this beach-loving pupper lazily strolling into crystal clear water like he's living his best tropical life. I'd give this water-loving traveler a 13 out of 10 for knowing exactly how to cool down in style. This Hungarian Wiesla is having none of it. While her mom thinks she's trying to get into the SUV, turns out this little adventurer is actually trying to push herself away from the car, or just push the car away. She's not ready to leave the woods. Who needs to go home when there's so much forest to explore? I'd give this determined pup a 14 out of 10 for doing everything she can to avoid the dreaded road trip home. And then there's this doggo, playing soccer and frisbee at the same time. Wow, 16 out of 10 right off the bat for pure athleticism. Look at this little static charged ball of fluff. This doggo clearly had a run-in with a polyester couch, and now it's all about that electric personality. With hair standing up like they've just been hit with a bolt of lightning, this pupper is ready to shock the world with cuteness. Whether it's a boy or a girl, one thing's for sure, they've got enough static energy to power the whole house. I'd rate this electrifying pup a solid 14 out of 10 for bringing shocking levels of adorable to the couch. Did you know it's imperative for the goodest doggos' optimal mental health to remind them that they are, in fact, the goodest doggos, and not just once, but as often as you can? But don't take my word for it, we've got scientific proof. Here are some before and after images, and the evidence is undeniable. Take a look and decide for yourself, because nothing boosts a doggo's spirits like knowing they're the goodest boys or girls.
Floppy ears and noses wet, best companions you can get, chasing balls and chewing toys, furry goodest girls and boys. Goodest doggos, goodest doggos. tilt their heads, jumping high on cozy beds, gazing with those puppy eyes, goodest friends and goodest guys. Tongues out in the summer breeze, looking funny when they sneeze, catch a stick or eat a treat, always making life so sweet. Goodest doggos,